welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and I do clean and conscious beauty videos here on YouTube about once a week. So if that's something you're interested in, please thumbs up this video and subscribe for more. It lets me know what you're interested in, what content you want to see more from me. It's just very helpful. Helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps me grow this channel. I think we're almost at 4,000 followers, so it really would mean a lot to me if you did that. As for today's video, I think it's obvious from the video. If you're clicking on the title, or if you're clicking on it to watch it, you know this is bridesmaid or bridal makeup tutorial. I recently did my own makeup for my best friend's wedding. I was in it, and this is literally the look that I did for myself that weekend. Now, I know I do clean and conscious beauty videos here, but I will say not all the products I used in this tutorial are clean beauty. So if that's, you know, something you are interested in seeing, I do have on deck to film a clean beauty special event makeup. But if you just want to know what did I use to get this look that you maybe saw on my Instagram or that you see in the thumbnail, then we can get into that. Now, with that being said about the clean beauty not being everything I used, you can still use similar products or similar techniques with your clean beauty brands that you love and use all the time to get this look. It definitely is not something that is impossible to recreate with other clean beauty products. For the sake of the event, I just wanted to use what I wanted to use that day. It was a special event, and let's roll into it. I always start my makeup, wow, what is this hair? With this Vichy Mineral 89 Eye Serum. I'm like almost done with this bottle because it's hyaluronic acid and caffeine. So it helps hydrate the eye area, which is great for concealer. And then it also has a little bit of caffeine to kind of firm and depuff. So it's actually later in the day today. It's 2 o'clock, but I don't have anything else on. So anyway, I think I did brows first. God, sorry guys. So for brows, I used the Benefit Brow Pomade just because this is a water-resistant formula. I knew we were gonna be at the beach. You know, you never, even though it was November, you never know how things are gonna go with humidity and all that kind of stuff. Just the dampness in the air from the ocean. So, I like to do brows first, because when you're doing like special occasion makeup, because it kind of like, I don't know, it just frames up the face. Really, it really is a better way to do your makeup. I don't normally do my brows first, but there's something about like getting the brow makeup on your skin prior to the foundation going on that makes things look better. My allergies are so bad today. Okay, so see, even already, like that just like makes such a huge difference. This is definitely gonna be a longer video. I can just tell already. Do you hear my toddler downstairs? You hear her? It's like 3 years old. Is not fun, guys. I was not prepared for this. Okay, just picking up more and slowly like building up the color. Pomade in general, it just gives you a more, definitely a more bold look on the, usually. And it also, like, I love using pomades in my brows, especially when I'm like due to clean them up, because it just gives a much sharper look, like cleaner, not sharper, but a cleaner look. Oh, you know what else? So here's another reason I like to do brows before the foundation for special occasions. You can see your hair better on your face, like your brow hairs, and like where you need to put the makeup. That's why it ends up looking nicer. So once that's done, I actually did use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I use shade 6. It is not clean because they put fragrance in it, which is so annoying. But for special occasions, this foundation, oh my God, sorry. I might have to voice over this part. Is just perfection because it has amazing coverage. It looks like skin. It wears all day. It's not too matte. It's not too dewy. It's like perfect. And shade 6, if you are an olive complexion person like me, is so good. So good. It looks like when you, like, if you are not olive, you're not gonna understand this. But my olive girls will know. Like if you see a foundation shade that looks kind of green and dull, you're like, yes, that's the one I need because it has the undertones that we have. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a voiceover. Okay, then I used two different concealers. I used the Dior Forever under my eyes. This is a more hydrating concealer, and then Tarte Shape Tape on the face, but I did add a little bit under the eyes once I got the rest on. This part, I just wanted to add a little more coverage, so I used the Tarte Shape Tape. This yellow-based powder really just brightens the under eyes. From there, I'm using the Chantecaille powder to just set the rest of the face. This is a beautiful powder for normal to dry skin. Looks incredible. Then I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless powder to really set down the under eyes. I have no room in my life for creasing or any discoloration under the eyes especially, so I really pay particular attention to using hydrating powders under the eyes and really setting down that concealer so it doesn't budge all day. Once I'm done contouring, I go in with the Hourglass bronzer. This has a radiant finish, so it really just gives the skin a very glowy, natural, healthy, bronzy look, and I've been obsessed with this. It just really gives the complexion something special. Now you'll see me just finishing off everything with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. This just blends everything together, erases the harsh edges, and just makes things look really flawless. Putting blush as your transition color in your eyeshadow really pulls your look together. Try it out. In my opinion, it's really important to start out a special occasion eyeshadow look with a base color, just kind of the same color as your skin to just even things out. It also helps make sure your eyeshadow doesn't skip. I grabbed a lot of the neutral cool tones, so I'm going to go in with that one. And the trick to, and you probably hear this a lot, but the trick to like a really pretty eye look is just blending so much. It's like exhausting how much you blend, but that's really all you do. And like for me, if you notice, like whatever I'm pulling up on the lid, I'm also going like out here on the side and then down under with whatever's left to give even, like to even out the top and the bottom. So I start out applying the color on the outer corner where I want it most concentrated, and then kind of buff it through the crease, out, and then down. Then when it was kind of like this, I did start doing the shimmer. So the shimmer shade I mainly used was this one on the top. It's like a taupe. Looks lighter in there, but I picked it up with my finger as I normally do. It's really a true taupe. You see it on my finger. And I just packed that right on the lid. This is like the bulk of what made this look so pretty, is that shimmer shade. It's just like the perfect, to me, like the perfect bridal shimmer, because it's not too bright where it's gonna look, I don't know, a little harsh, garish, is that the word? But it's not too dark where it goes like too smoky. And I pulled it right up to the crease. And then I actually pulled in this really warm tone to blend the crease out a little bit more once that was on, to warm it up a little bit because I didn't want the look to go too cool. Again, pulling that color down. So another little thing that I did that really made the eye look stand out is this light color here is like the most amazing, sorry it's so bright, highlight shade. So I did that in the inner corner and on the brow bone to brighten things up. blend it out so it's not so intense. Now I'm gonna put some eyeliner on, and then we're gonna smoke the eyeliner out a little bit, just a little bit. So for the eyeliner, I use a gel liner. This is the MAC Paint Pot, MAC gel eyeliner in Black Track. It's a classic. I mean, every makeup artist has this in their kit. Another key thing for this application is this specific eyeliner brush. It's the MAC 263. I've had this for over 10 years. It's incredible. So a really thin line, nothing intense. It's just really there to keep the shadow on the lid, like a primer almost. So I'm just gonna make a really skinny line right on my upper lash line. Okay, and then I do believe I put a little bit of the leftover liner on the lower lash line. For me, it's only the outer half that I do this. I don't like to pull it too close to the inner. Then I take my favorite shadow liner brush, which, oh God, I can't find it online anymore, only on the website, but the Profusion Flat Precise Eyeshadow Brush. It's the ES7. It's so tapered, but like firm, but yet flexible. So it's just great for smudging out shadow liner or applying shadow liner. So I went back into the palette and I picked up, I kind of mixed the two darker shades, like this shimmery aubergine and the dark brown. I mixed both of those to smoke out the liner a little bit. And what I mean is, like, I'm gonna tap the color on first, just tap it in, kind of like setting the liner in place, and then buff it out a little bit. That's how you get a little bit of a wing effect without having a winged liner. And then again, whatever's on the brush, I bring it down here. I'm gonna put a touch of mascara on just to give some definition to where the lashes are before I put the lashes on, the false lashes on. Oh, brows. So I did take the Kosas Brow Mousse Gel and brush the brows up to set them. And then I also took the Charlotte Tilbury double-ended, what is this called? The Super Nudes Liner Duo Brighten Illuminator. I'm taking the nude side and doing the waterline. It just conceals and brightens up your waterline. So if you look tired, if it's red because you're dehydrated or tired or whatever, crying, this kind of conceals it. It's my like go-to lately. I'm obsessed with that. It just makes you look so much better. All right, so for the lip, what I did use was the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Liner, which I'm obsessed with, and I use 99.9% of the time. Okay, and I kind of filled the lip in. This is Lawless Fawn. It's like a peachy pink. It's so pretty. You cannot go wrong if you guys have not tried this. The Lawless Forget the Filler. I like shade Daisy. I like the little bit of pink it gives. These are really thick and sticky glosses, but they're super shiny, very long lasting, and they do make the lips look extra juicy. So, see, like very gloopy a little bit, but I think it's worth it. They remind me of MAC lip gloss, and I love MAC lip gloss, but these are clean. Like when you first put it on, it feels a little thick, but look how pretty it looks. It makes the lips look amazing. I feel like I don't have bad lips, but I would appreciate a little filler in the upper lip, and I think this kind of fixes it a little bit. Okay. So the lashes I used, the Ardell Naked Lashes in volume and length. I don't know if this is helpful. Okay, the Ardell 421s, subtle volume and length, naked lashes. These are beautiful for bridal. Sorry, it's really bright. There you go. Naked lashes, Ardell. That's what you want. I'm gonna put these on and come back because this could take God knows how long. All right, lashes are on. Ooh, it always feels so weird when you first put lashes on. It's not comfortable even for the best of us. Okay, so it looks really pretty as it is now. Honestly, I probably should have left it like this, but I want it to like smoke out the outer half a little bit more. I wanted to pull a little more of the purple tones in, just slightly. I took the fluffy side of the brush and I mixed these two. So for the liner, I mixed the brown and the aubergine. For the smoked out part, I mixed this one, which is like a little bit shimmery, with this one, this eggplant matte color. Just a touch. I'm literally just patting on the pan, and then I just put a little out here. It wasn't anything major, but it like gives it more of a purple vibe versus here it's definitely just more a brown neutral, and it's fine. I really could have, like I said, I really could have left it the way it was, but for the sake of completely doing what I did. And again, this is just because once you put your lashes on, you lose a little, like you can't see as much, right? So then I add a little bit more, a little higher up, so you can kind of just see more color, a little more smokiness. And then I kind of play around, like I'll go back with the nude color, kind of brushed off my brush. I went back with the plain matte shade that we used in the beginning, just to kind of soften it a little bit. It's all about the blending, you know? Especially once you have the lashes on. I do believe I also went back and grabbed my liner brush, and I think I used the warmer tones. Sorry, let me look. This guy and that guy, I mixed them to do a little on the lower lash line. And that is the eye look. That's pretty much the whole look. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, I forgot. For highlighter, I actually forgot a highlighter when I was there, and I used this eyeshadow that came in this palette, the light shade that I used on my brow bone. I picked it up with my highlighter brush, and it was perfect. Just like the perfect little subtle touch. Just on the very high point of my brow bone, of my cheekbone. And then on the tip of my nose, I'm back on that. Like if I'm gonna put highlight on, I find that I like the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. And a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Boop, boop. But that makes a big difference, right? Okay, so let's take the hair down. Let's look somewhat normal, not with these kitty cat ears on. Am I forgetting something? I don't think I am. I think this is it. What do you guys think? So this is my recent bridesmaid makeup that I did myself. I really feel like the keys to this look, looking as beautiful as it did, was the Armani foundation. I can't lie. The Armani foundation really does a big part of the work because that's your base, that's your foundation. This palette is so worth it if you do a lot of neutral eye makeup or you do events. If you're a bridal makeup artist, this is genius and a godsend. It's just so beautiful. And the lashes. So foundation, Armani foundation, it's not clean, but it's beautiful. This palette and these lashes, I think is what really kind of makes it what it is. I hope this is helpful. I hope you guys recreate it. And if you do, tag me, or if you try something or buy this palette, let me know on Instagram or comment below and let me know what you think.